Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Edison video. Quick announcement. I'm just so happy we hit 900 subscribers. I'm a little bit over like 900, like 910. So thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. My watch hours are going up like crazy as well. So thank you guys for all the support. If you guys keep watching the videos, that will help me get monetized even faster. And like I said, any comment you guys right? I always reply to all the comments. The likes also help get exposure. So thank you guys. And if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. I have a question though. And hear me out, guys. Hear me out. This is a legitimate question. It happened on this match. I just want to say sorry for the bad angle. I didn't know I was recording this bad. But I'm sure I'll be getting better content in the near future. But my question is, so we went to round three with my opponent. We went to round three. I believe he was running Diva Heroes and I was running Vayu Turbo. So we went to round three, and here's my question. In a tournament, whether it's a YCS or a local tournament, in a tournament, if your opponent is trying to synchro summon and they don't have the synchro monster in their deck box and they have it in their backpack, would you allow him or her to use it? Let me know in the comments below, like for reals, because that's what happened in this matchup. I believe he took round one, I took round two, and we went to round three. And he was gonna synchro summon, I believe for Catastor, because he had already synchro summoned for Android, and this was the second match actually. Like I posted an earlier video. I forgot who I played against, but this was round number two. So I don't know if he didn't notice on his first round with his first opponent, but this was round two. And until the third round, well, the third set or whatever, he tried to synchro summon. I had a clear field. If he synchro summoned, he would have been able to attack for game because I was at like 18 or something like that. So he could have very well attacked for game. And he was like, hey, bro, like it's on my other deck box. And he points at his backpack. And I'm just like, I don't know, bro. Like, I don't really know. And I was like, you could play it off without it. Like, you could, swing for game or whatever. Well, not swing for game because it was like two baby monsters. I'm like, you could just swing and that's it. And he was like, oh, but it's like, I accidentally didn't have it. He did only have 14 extra cards on his extra deck. So I'm pretty sure he was, he was being honest. He was saying the truth. But I was just like, I kind of switched the role a little bit. And I was like, will my opponent, not specifically him, but will my opponent allow me to do something like that? And unfortunately, I've seen a lot of players that they wouldn't let something like that slide. So I was just like, you know what, bro? Like, I'm sorry. Don't hate me for this, but I'd rather just play it off like we continue without you synchro summoning, because it's not even on your deck box. It's in another deck box, which is on your backpack. So I'm not too sure. So we ended up playing it off. We kept going, whatever. And what you call it, he put the cards face down, and we were passing turns because we weren't drawing shit. I was able to summon Kaiku, and he tried a Miracle Fusion, but I was like, you can't, because with Kaiku you cannot remove shit from the graveyard, and that's what Miracle Fusion does. So then he's like, okay, then you got it. So technically I won, but because I know that if he had Catastor, he would have won 100%. And also, winning is cool. I am competitive. I do try to win all the time. But I'm not trying to get, I'm not trying to make enemies over, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I'm there to have fun as well. And just to create content for you guys. Uh, so I was like, you know what? I'll tell the judge that you won. It's cool because I know if you had Catastor, you would have clearly won, 100% without a doubt. He's like, nah, and I'm like, nah, it's cool, bro. Like I ain't mad. I'll take the L. It's cool. So I told the judge, I was like, hey, yeah, my opponent won. It's cool. Um, but yeah, I'm not tripping. But I just want to see what you guys would have done in that situation, or if you guys have ever been in a situation like that. And I'm not trying to talk shit or anything. It was just like I'm just breaking it down to you guys what happened, because ultimately that's what happened. Uh, but yeah, I'm not trying to talk bad about him. He's a great player. He went to the big Fontana tournament that I recently went to, and he topped. He did much better than I did. Um, he's a good player, period. And unfortunately, he just didn't have Catastor on his extra deck at the moment, and I just told him he couldn't use it. But that was it. Uh, but I know he could have won 100%. Anyways, with that being said, let's get into the duel. I special summon Stardust. He had absolute zero. With absolute zero, I can't really do much. Um, he deprisons, and I'm like, fuck. I'm at 33. He's at 35. Pretty close matchup. And I was like, all right, cool. I draw for turn. I set a card. I think it was Raiko. I'm not too sure, but I knew I was gonna lose this one because I was like, I don't have much going on. He miracles, and he attacks for game because he blows up my field when absolute zero gets removed from the field. And I said two. I think I was just bluffing, to be honest. I didn't really have much. Uh, he MSTs one alert, and I was like, yeah, GG's. And this is game three. And you guys will see what I'm talking about. You know, I summon Greffer. I pitch Necrogardna, which is a good pitch because you can, if he tries to run him over and you have Caius, you could just stop it and then kind of go for game. He swings, and he has Vanity's Fiend, which is a really good card. It would stop my deck a lot. It will kind of stop his too. Um, but yeah, so I tribute. I did exactly what I just said. I blocked the attack, left him alive. Tribute for Caius, removed him, and yeah, he summons Diva. I don't know how good Vanity's Fiend would have, like, if I would have left him alive. I think it would have slowed him down a lot because he wouldn't be able to Diva and do all that. But anyways, that's when he used the Android. So Android's out of the field. Um, I summoned Dinah because I'm like, you know what? I know you special summon. I don't have anything to stop it. He attacks. Okay, I lose 300. DZ Warrior Lady, unexpected, but it is what it is. Um, I draw for turn, summon Soroku, and I'm like, you know what? I have to. I special summon Gale. I cut, and then I didn't think it was gonna be a fucking Mirror Force. Like I just wasn't expecting that. He swings for 15 and he swings for 24, and I'm like, fuck, that's a lot of fucking damage. And I'm at 21 already, and I was like, dang, I can't really do much. I Allure of Darkness, and let's see what I do next. Oh, he set a card, which it might be a bluff, but if it's not a bluff, it could fuck me over. Diva Heroes, man, such a good deck, but such a overly played deck. Like everyone's just always running Diva Heroes. It's kind of crazy. Um, but hey, it is what it is. That's what people are running. At the new locals, which you guys are seeing this match, everyone just plays Diva Heroes. It's crazy. Diva Hero Beat, Diva Zombies. You just see Diva and Heroes like everywhere. It's crazy. But it is what it is. I ain't tripping. I kind of more or less know how to beat that deck. It's just that when Absolute Zero is out and you don't have that 1-for-1 like a Smashing Ground, you will definitely like lose you would definitely lose your monsters because Absolute Zero is fucking broken. So I'm just setting up because obviously a direct attack would kill me. So I special summon Arm Wing just so I could like last a little longer. I get Rhoda. He set a card which I believe is Snowman or Plague Spreader. It's either or. Uh, I get Armageddon Knight. I'm just at this point. I was just like, oh my bad. I think I summoned Armageddon Knight, and I was like, my bad. I'm gonna use this effect. Uh, I remove to be able to special summon Armor Master, and I'm like, you know what? I have to get rid of it because if I don't, then I'm like screwed. Because then otherwise he could just swing directly or summon the water monster, and he'll be stronger, and then next thing you know, I lost. I was expecting him to have a snowman, so I didn't attack his face down. And I'm just like, no, hold up. I'm just kind of like visualizing what's gonna happen. But I was like, you know what, whatever. So I get rid of his Absolute Zero, blow up my field. Obviously, he doesn't really have much because he's just top decking. That's when he goes for the 5, Snowman and Plague, and he's like, oh shit, I don't have it. And then that's when he starts telling me, and I'm like, he counts them like, look, bro, I have 13, 14, 15. I mean, 12, 13, 14. I don't have it. Would you let me? And I was like, I don't know, bro. It is a tournament. You know, if we're just playing just to play, then that's different. But yeah. And then he's like, all right, whatever. And then he sets it, and I'm like, you could shuffle them, so you know that way I don't know which one's which. I set a card. He sets another one. He sets. So we're not having shit. Like, we're just like setting, passing. I summon Card Trooper, Mill 3, swing, and he kills Card Trooper because of the Snowman's effect. But Snowman stays alive because he's a 19 defender for no fucking reason. He future fusions, and I'm like, fuck, like in 2 turns, I'm gonna have to deal with Absolute Zero once again, and it's gonna suck. Um, he removes Mali with Plague to get Stardust ID Prison. So I'm like, okay, cool. And then I set another card. So again, we're just defending right here. We're stalling out because we don't have shit. He could have gamed it. He would have attacked with Catastor. I'm at 21. Catastor's 22. So then here I flip. I destroy Future Fusion. I mill 3. And then I tribute. And I choose the face down card. And then he bottomless me. So then he only has Snowman and he attacks. And I get Hamster. And then he takes 1900, which I honestly don't know why he attacked. He probably thought it was another Raikou. So I special summon the Raikou. And I'm like, all right, cool. And I draw, flip, Torrential Tribute. I'm like, dang. So then I haven't summoned. So that's I summon Kaiku. I swing for 18. And then I remove. I'm like, fuck, should I remove water? Should I remove heroes? So then that's when I was like, oh, no, wait, never mind. Plaguey, fuck Plague Spreader. And I set one card, and he miracles. And I was like, nope, you can't, Kaiku. That's me reading it. And then he's like, oh, fuck, GG's, you have it then. And that is game, boys. Let me know in the comments below. Peace.